I just want to point out the wonderful job that the city of Ione has done at taking care of their cemetery on this Memorial Day weekend. Looks beautiful out there. Lots of flowers. Great flag display. Well, it's Monday, folks. You know what that means. I'm a day late and $1 short again. But, since I'm here, you're watching, might as well be time for another exciting exhilarating motherfucking episode of Gravel Road Therapy with your host, Dogbite Harris. And I'll be your host today. I'm fucking Dogbite Harris. So, what's up, you fucking fuckers? It's Memorial Day weekend. And, actually, it's Memorial Day today. And, I'm out here, as I posted earlier. Sorry, it's fucking busy out here. It's actually not Monday, it's Sunday, so I thought I might get lucky and avoid a bunch of people and traffic, and it's kind of late, so I was hoping I would avoid some stuff. And now all these people are chicken necking me and shit. But, anyways, yeah, man, I'm out here at the Ion Cemetery, as I pointed out earlier. Did a great job with the display of the American flags out here, man. It's the wind's whipping around too, just really blowing in the wind, and it's really cool, man. So really makes you realize like what Memorial Day is all about. I know a lot of you folks are barbecuing and getting down on whatever, enjoying your 3-day weekend and stuff, but I mean, Memorial Day weekend is about a lot more than that. Regardless of your political views or how you view the world today, a lot of folks died so we could have the freedoms to bitch at each other about what religion we want to be, or about what, whether we want to sit or stand for that flag that's waving behind me. And, at the end of the day, man, if there's any day to take the time to just stop and appreciate what we got, Memorial Day is that day. And, I haven't known any veterans that have passed on personally, but I also like to take Memorial Day as a time to reflect on life itself, man. And just remind yourself that you only get one. And even if you believe in reincarnation, I guess, you only get this one life in particular, and you should do it the best you can, man, and enjoy as much of the things as you can, and try to live stress-free as long as you can. And some days that's harder than others, man, especially this day and age. It's dumping rain. But yeah, so happy Memorial Day to all of you. I'm really on, I haven't been doing too many good takes. There's been a lot of folks driving up on me, breaking my concentration, and the phone fell twice off the window, and then, I'm trying to think of what else. But anyways, long story short, I'm going to try to keep it short, because I got a couple segments in this week to fill some time that I already recorded, so I'm not going to talk too long here. I'm going to let you watch some of those. Also, rewind quick, because this is, like I said, this is my 8th take. Our artist of the week this week is Mr. Dan Infecto. I met Dan touring with Bob Wayne, man. We did a lot of time on the road together, about a 9-month stretch in 2009, I think it was 2008, 2009, some shit like that. And he's a good friend of mine. He actually recorded People Like You Hate People Like Me, played bass on it. He's played bass in my band for a few times. He's also I'm trying to think, he also does all of our shirts and stuff like that. So if you bought a Ruckus and the Record shirt, Ruckus and the Booney shirt, Dogbite Harris shirt, you're wearing a piece of Dan Infecto clothing there, man. So also he runs his own Etsy shop too, where he's got some cool clothes on there. I actually got this from him. My NWA hat. It's pretty rad. I got it from there. You know what? I'm going to leave that off because, I think, I've got the American flags waving in the background. It's probably kind of rude of me to leave it on, even though I'm not sure those flags are supposed to be up in the rain. But I don't really know how to take them down and fold them right. I think they'd probably crucify me if I tried, but yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take the hat off and we'll go from there. Plus my hair looks really bougie right now and super 90s sway. Looks good. But yeah, Dan was great, man, and I'm gonna put some links in there. He's got a new solo album out, which I just played a track from. It's a fucking great track. Super awesome, man. This is probably my favorite thing he's done, in all honesty. He's been in a bunch of bands, and he's done a few solo albums, and this is my favorite thing he's done, so, the whole album's good. Go pick it up. I'll put links to his Etsy store and his, where to get his music at, so, but yeah, man, so anyways, yeah, I'm kind of in a hurry, kind of distracted. I did a really good segment where I bitched about some shit that's happening here in Morrow County with some kids that are protesting. I'm going to play that next. No joking with Justin this week. I'll hit him up. I haven't talked to him in a while. He went through a move. He's been back online. So I'm going to see how he's doing tonight, actually. I haven't talked to him since I've been back from tour, so... but yeah, enjoy this next little rant. It's a new thing I'm trying. I explain everything in the video, so I'm just going to leave it at that, and then I'll be back here in just a second with some more stuff. What's up, you fucking fuckers? So, I'm going to try something new today. So, normally when I get on a rant on Gravel Road Therapy, I try to do the whole show in one day. So, by the time I get to a subject that I've been chewing on a bit, it's been a few days, which also means that, you know, when I get on these rants, usually I elevate, and by the time I record them, I decompress, which actually means I'm kind of fucking tired of talking about it. You know, I'm second guessing a lot of my shit at the time, and I've forgotten a lot of points that I've made throughout the week, but right now I'm in the middle of one, or at the tail end. I've been at Facebook war all fucking day long. And actually, I was on Facebook War yesterday about this same fucking topic. So I'm going to go ahead and roll into it. So in my hometown in Eastern Oregon, the side of Oregon that nobody wants to talk about, because on the western side is all the fucking liberals. On the eastern side, it's always fucking conservatives. And they're always at fucking war. Even though we make up the majority of the state, the liberals still fucking control everything because there's more people there, even though they're in a smaller piece of Oregon. So, anyways, long story short, or even longer, just giving you a brief explanation of how Oregon kind of works. And, you know, I'm on the conservative side. That's where I live. I'm not necessarily, my beliefs are not on the conservative side, and they're definitely not on the liberal side either, because I'm over here and I see the kind of bullshit that happens. Before I go into it, one small example would be that, you know, the state of Oregon gets a lot of profits from our farming. Last summer, when all the states around us were on fucking fire, and Portland got a bit of smoke, they declared a state of emergency over the air quality in Portland because of the smoke. Well, we were getting the same shit over here, so fucking smoky I couldn't even see in front of me. It was like driving in fog. Nobody said shit about us. Second off, we're flooding so bad this fucking spring that people are losing their fucking houses. And all kinds of shit is getting damaged. And we try to declare a state of emergency, and we try to get a little bit of funding from FEMA. We try to get a little bit of funding from the state to help fucking clean the fucking mess up, and they fucking turn their nose up at us like we're a bunch of pieces of shit. So, people are conservative on this side for a reason. It's because everybody's over there is liberal.
So naturally, everybody over here thinks they're fucking conservative, even though some of them might not so much disagree with abortion or legal weed or other things that are liberal ideas or, free healthcare or affordable healthcare. But they think they're conservative still because they've been told their whole life they're conservative. Myself, I'm not either. I don't really like either side, to be honest. I don't like my rights being taken away. But here we go. So, I'm from a conservative side of the state. And some of the high school students out of the school in Heppner held a protest in a park about global warming. A bunch of fucking goddamn slack-jaw fucking inbred fucking yokels get on there on the Facebook page and on the fucking, okay, I should rewind a little bit. So, the local newspaper, the East Oregonian, which spreads to fucking Pendleton, spreads to LeGrand, I think, but it spreads to Heppner, Ione, Arlington, Boardman, Oregon, spreads all over the fucking place. So it's not just like a one community paper. But anyways, long story short, their Facebook page posts this article, and then the kids also posted some shit on one of the classified ads to announce that they were doing this to try to get support and whatnot. So anyways, on the classified ads yesterday is where it started. And fucking, every dumb fuck in goddamn fucking Morrow County comes out to fucking give these kids shit. First off, I'm not tearing conservatives down. I'm sure there's a lot of conservatives that feel just as passionately about this fucking situation that I do. This is not a conservative liberal matter to me. This is a how we treat fucking children fucking matter to me. These kids are in high school. We've got adults on here calling them names and fucking telling them they're fucking stupid. Mind you, one of these people, I know for a fact, Mr. fucking crackhead McFucking wife beater, Mr. fucking, let me tell you fucking something right now, dude. I'm not gonna fucking say your name on fucking camera because I like your dad a whole lot. So you should thank your father for fucking being your fucking, for sharing DNA with you because he's keeping me from verbally kicking your ass right now. And he's probably actually kept me from fucking physically kicking your ass. Cause you're such a fucking piece of shit that I would love to fucking knock the last 5 fucking teeth you have in your fucking mouth down your throat for some of the shit you fucking said and some of the shit you've done. So anyways, but these people, most of these fucking people are fucking like in their 30s or in their fucking mid-20s. And I would be willing to bet a year's wage that these high school kids are more fucking educated than they are. But they're on these posts fucking calling these kids names and shit. But you know what? There's all kinds of fucking people on here fucking running their goddamn mouths about fucking these kids. Like, so here's, like I'm saying, it's not a fucking liberal or a conservative thing. It's about how we treat fucking kids. Stop and ask yourself, is this a fucking matter that fucking is hurting anybody? It's about global warming. It's about making the world a better place. And whether you think global warming's a myth, or whether you think it's a fucking, propaganda, whatever, whether you think it's not as bad as the libs are fucking making it out to be, however you feel about that, stop and ask yourself, is it bad that they're caring about the environment and maybe wanting to clean some shit up? What is that hurting? It's not doing anything. As a matter of fact, it's helping. There's nothing wrong with cleaning shit up. It's not like they're in the middle of the park dropping acid It's not like, God forbid, they're out there fucking doing anything. It's not like it's not like they're smoking pot in the middle of the park. It's not like, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what kind of protest to even compare it to. That would be just fucking terrible, you know? They're not fucking burning American flags out there. They're not calling American troops fucking baby killers. They're out there fucking protesting for global warming, you know? So, anyways, if they were out there, you know, protesting against gun control, there'd be motherfuckers stopping in the middle of fucking Main Street to write these kids checks. But instead, we've got assholes getting on there calling them names like a bunch of fucking goddamn 2-year-olds. This is what's wrong with the fucking country. It's everything that's fucking wrong with the country right now. And it fucking pisses me off. And then today the EO places the ad and runs a fucking cool thing on them. You know, just being like, hey, look what these kids are doing. And then it just gets fucking worse. Then you just fucking see the outpouring ignorance that this community fucking has. There's a fucking post from the newspaper, the same newspaper on the same fucking Facebook page about a fucking man that was convicted yesterday of 13 counts of fucking child pornography. And less people are pissed off about that than they are about a few high school kids fucking lobbying for fucking help with fucking global warming in the middle of a fucking park. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop and fucking ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking picture right now? Are you fucking kidding me? Look, I'm fucking dumb. I am not smart. I'm not a smart guy. Anybody who fucking has me on their Facebook knows that I can't fucking spell. I've made a shit ton of mistakes. I can't fucking manage money. Any fucking thing that I've ever fucking touched has turned to shit. But I'm fucking smart enough to fucking at least like be like, okay, this person's smarter than me. You got some of the dumbest motherfuckers in the world acting like they're goddamn scientists right now. Okay, Tweaky McFucking meth fucking dipshit from fucking out of the trailer, fucking smoking fucking meth in your fucking bathroom and beating your fucking dogs in front of a fucking softball game, you motherfucker. You're on the fucking goddamn Facebook ads acting like you're a fucking scientist. You're a fucking welder. Why don't you fucking stick to fucking the shit you're fucking good at, and that's welding and building shit. Because other than that, you don't have a whole lot to offer. Learn that in life. And you'll be doing a lot better than you are now. I at least know my fucking limits. I'm not getting fucking political here. This is common fucking sense. They're high school kids. You're an adult. Act like a fucking adult. Ask yourself simple little questions. Like, are these kids hurting anything? No. Are they helping? Yeah, actually they are. Even if you don't agree with what they're saying, they're kind of helping. It's a positive thing. So, even if you don't agree with it and you don't want to give it praise, at least fucking have the sense to keep your fucking mouth shut. Fuck you. I'm out. All right, folks, man, I'm back. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit. I had a big day yesterday. So, actually today, too, I felt like I needed to do something, something a little relaxing, make myself feel a little more civilized, a little more fancy. So I went and tried sushi for the first time, and I'll roll that footage at the end of this segment. You can watch me try sushi for the first time. It wasn't bad. I was actually really impressed the first bites I took, but I got less impressed the more I ate. I'll tell you what I really did love was the wasabi that comes with it. I'm a sucker for wasabi. So, but wasn't bad, but I'm not sure I'd do it again. I wish I could just do like a couple of the little rolls to go with like some fucking good, Japanese chicken or something, but I don't need a whole log of that stuff. That's cool though. It is really filling, and you don't feel like dirt after you get done eating it. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, another thing I've been meaning to talk about too, a couple different things. For my wrestling fans out there, last night I rented All In Double or Nothing, and I was super impressed with that. We've talked about that a few times on the show. WWE has a little bit of competition now. Cody Rhodes, the legendary Dusty Rhodes' son. Dusty Rhodes was a wrestler, legendary wrestler for those of you guys that don't know. Also a legend in the business, did a lot of booking and did a lot of stuff where he worked with talent from back in the day and stuff. He just ran a lot of the business side of shit too, and he's really great. But All Elite Wrestling, man, Double or Nothing, their second show. First one actually affiliated as All Elite Wrestling, and they did great. They tore it up. It was awesome. Such a great show. If you're a wrestling fan, you've probably already watched it. If you haven't, you should, even though you read the spoilers. Big shout out to Melanie Cutter for ruining. Big surprise for me, though. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody just in case nobody else has watched it. I think by now everybody knows what happened. But, yeah, I'm in the middle of trying to pay $50 for a pay-per-view. And as I'm fucking trying to do that, Tim Cutter's wife, Melanie, sends me a picture because they were fucking there. But anyways, it's all good, Melanie. I forgive you. Such a great show. As a wrestling fan, WWE's gotten really stagnant to me lately, and I know it has a lot of the fans, just a lot of the same stuff, and it's just stupid. This was really good, man. I had shades of old school shit, shades of new stuff. It's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan, so it's my little 2 cents on that. Me and Tim Cutter were actually talking about doing a wrestling podcast at some point in time. I'd really like to do that, but I'm just so busy. But yeah, so anyways, I'll move right along. I forgot that I was going to talk about that too, because actually next week we're going to bring you a special episode where myself and Jody are going to go out on the road. We'll do a fucking segment for, ooh, there's thunder. I got tinfoil in the back seat too. Me and Jody are actually going to do a special for you guys, because we're going to Ring of Honor Wrestling next Sunday. So we are going to be doing that. It's going to be pretty rad. A lot of fun. I got a show on Friday with Cole Hinkle in Sunnyside. It's going to be fucking great. I'll post the show link on here as well. I apologize to Melissa, who helped us book this. I can't remember the name of the venue right off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm a mush brain. I still haven't really mellowed out from tour, man. It's been like all go since I got back. But yeah, so next week we're going to do that. So that's kind of what made me think about that and get some footage there too. I think I'm going to take Trailer Park Boysopoly with us and play some Trailer Park Boysopoly with Pappy Pfaff and maybe Frey. No, Frey's bringing his wife with him, so I'm not sure if they're gonna be, shacking up with each other all night and hanging out, or if they're gonna come and hang out with us for a while too. But yeah, I'm gonna do some footage next weekend. But yeah, and moving right along, here's a little thing I was just thinking about. This kind of ties in. I don't want to get too political anymore. I already kind of feel bad enough that I forgot that it was Memorial Day weekend. And I did kind of a political rant earlier. And I didn't really even mean it to be a political rant. I did it more to... just because I'm kind of just really disappointed at how people are talking to our youth these days, and how they're treating them like they don't matter and like they're stupid and they shouldn't have an opinion on things. And I just kind of I'm really disappointed in adults talking to teenagers that way, especially on public forums, especially, I don't know, just irritate. Well, especially anytime, it really just irritates me. So, but yeah, I kind of feel bad about playing that and then being on Memorial Day weekend, because today's a day we should not be even worried about this kind of stuff, really, But anyways, here we go. I'm going to talk about Mr. Post Malone. I've actually, my daughter got me into Post Malone, and I thought it was a joke at first because, I'm kind of a hypocrite. I look at the guy and think he looks like a bum and think he looks like a goddamn doodle bear, and he shouldn't. I'm thinking he's just crap. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of his music. There's definitely worse stuff out there, but there's definitely better. But as a human, I really dig Post Malone, man, and he's a great human being. I think he's a great example for our kids, minus the fact he does some drugs and gets fucking fucked up. But at the same time, he's great, man. He's really caring, loves people. But they booked Post Malone at the Pendleton Music Fest, Pendleton, Oregon, which is one of the towns next to us, about 50 miles away from us. Pendleton whiskey was originated there. I don't think it's actually ever been distilled there, but it's been, that's why they put the label on us, because the Pendleton Roundup, famous rodeo. So famous rodeo needs a whiskey. So, anyways, the town people totally freaked out. And first off, I just want to tip my hat to whoever's booking that, because it's a smart move, because that all of America is crazy for Post Malone right now, and the people in this area are kind of morons. They don't realize this. First off, they look at this guy and they think that he's just a thug. They don't even try to listen to what he's got to say, because if they did, they'd probably be proud of the fact that their kids are listening to him too. The guy open carries in Walmart, and sports rights of people. He also listens to all kinds of music and tries to introduce kids to all kinds of music. So, he wears Waylon Jennings shirts. And not only any Waylon Jennings shirts, but Waylon Jennings shirts that are fresh from the Waylon Jennings store, which I'm pretty sure Shooter Jennings has a hand in running. So, he's just a great, great dude, man. Positive, funny. I respect what he's doing. And they're bringing him to Pendleton, and the whole town is freaking out. Oh, this guy's a thug. Can't understand what he's saying. He sings about dirty things, which he doesn't really sing about dirty shit. But anyways, long story short, I just want to say, personally, that fucking podunk town should feel really like they should be welcoming this dude in their community with open arms. This guy is huge. He's one of the biggest stars in America, in the world right now. And he's coming to a town of, I don't even know how many people. It's like 10,000, 15,000 people he's coming to play for. And these guys are acting like it's his it's his privilege to come play. he's going to draw people from all over the place. And there's people excited to see it, so. I almost want to take Paige, but the tickets are really expensive, so I don't think I'm gonna. It's just been kind of a shithead lately, so. I don't know. Part of me wants to. Part of me might still. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. We'll see if I can find some tickets for a decent price. But yeah. Anyways, that was kind of just random. I had like a big speech planned out about it, but I don't know. Damn, it is storming, that's for sure. Some crazy noises going on. Anyways, hey, so another thing, I just picked up this root beer. And I'm going to try it on camera. It's called Bundaberg. It's a non-alcoholic beverage. It's out of Australia, family owned. Picked it up at the gas station. Expires in October. It's a really cool bottle. It's got this tab on it, like old school shit. But I'm going to try it out, man. I'm a huge root beer fan. This might be like too bougie for me. We'll see. I'm supposed to go barbecue in this shit, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Kind of bumming me out. I got some chicken marinating and some Coors Light with some honey and some other random goodness. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put that shit on the grill or not. I'm going to man up, though. I think I'm going to man up and do it. I don't know, the lightning, though. That's kind of what freaks me out. I'll do it in the rain, but I don't know. Interesting. It's not bad. I wouldn't buy it again, though. It's kind of been the theme of today. Like, sushi was okay, but I wouldn't buy it again. No fat in it, 190 calories, 47 grams of sugar. Ingredients: carbonated water, cane sugar, root beer brew, which is water, sugar, molasses, ginger root, sarsaparilla root, licorice root. Fuck, it's made like old school. There's a little caramel color. This is minus a few fucking ingredients. This looks like what probably they made root beer out of when they first started making root beer. It's not bad. Here, I'm going to pull this out too. I bought this for Claire because she likes ginger beer. I'm sure I probably would not like it at all. But I got that for her. There's actually little pieces of ginger floating in it. That's cool. I don't know if you can see that or not. See if I can get it to... Yep, you can see some. Cool. Right on. Well, shit, folks. Thanks for tuning in this week. Next week's going to be really killer. Actually kind of gets better. Unlike the rolls. This is pretty goddamn good. It's like burping up real beer, though. But yeah. I think that's all I got this week, man. Next Friday, we got show. Oh, fuck, I almost forgot. I think I announced this officially today on the Ruckus and the Records Facebook. So, along with, we haven't had a lot of news lately, which is kind of cool because I kind of need to take it easy. And then when stuff like this comes up, it's really exciting when I'm not like, I've got all this shit going on at once. But I think I did announce this. Billy Hood has been in the studio. And he's working on an album. And last year at Ruckus and the Boonies, when we were tearing down, Billy Hood pulled up to tell us goodbye. And he looked at me and he said, so, like, am I on the label or what, man? And I kind of told him, like, hey, man, like, go record something. You can't be on a record label without a fucking record. I'll put you out if you get a record. And I told him, too, I said, don't go and record some shit on your phone or in your buddy's bedroom. Because he's got a couple things out, a couple demos out from a long time ago that were recorded not so great, which we all have those. I have a couple myself. And, But I said, hey, like, go get something. You don't have to fucking break your bank on it. You don't have to go to a real studio, but go to somebody who knows what they're doing, at least, and has a good garage, and put yourself together an album, and I'll fucking put it out. And sure enough, man, he went out and he fucking did it. And he's doing it right now. And we're talking, and we're in the process of talking about how he's going to do his art, and we're talking about what he's going to call the album. And I'm rooting for, I try not to have a lot of sway in what the artist does as far as their own creativity shit. But I do know that I'm kind of tired of putting out low quality shit, so I'm trying to hold ourselves and our artists to a higher standard. So, but we're definitely not going to be, I just need to do a little better on things, that's all. But we're not going to ever be BMG or any of that shit, But Billy, trying to think of where I was going with this. But yeah, so we're working on getting all this shit together for him, and I'm actually pulling for, he sent me a few album names, and I'm pulling for There's No God in California. I think will be the best one that I've heard so far. So, Billy, if you're listening, that's my pick. I just want to take this chance right now to tell everybody who gives a fuck enough to listen, and Billy probably is, because Billy loves what we do, and he cares. Not just about Ruckus and the Boonies, man, or Ruckus and the Records, or whatever. Billy cares about the music scene. He cares about everybody in it, too, and he's got a huge fucking heart, man. And, he's just such a great fucking dude. I'm so grateful that Felix introduced us and sent us, or Billy was on Facebook and stuff, and we're friends on Facebook, but Felix is the one that really got the wheel turning, and I'm so grateful that he did, because Billy, such a huge heart. He's a great dude. Watched him struggle a lot over the last couple years, and I think that's why this album is going to be so amazing. I've heard some stuff that he's been working on, and Billy has evolved a lot as an artist since I met him. I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry, guys. But Billy fucking really was rough when he first started out. And he's really coming into his own, which is actually amazing, because, you kind of hit a point in your life where your creativity and your drive to have any starts going down. And Billy is probably he's probably in his mid-40s at least, if not 50. I know he's got grandkids. And this guy is still managing to evolve and get better. Which is hard to do, not just with your mind and with your creativity, but it's hard on your body. Billy's a fucking carpenter, man, and I'm sure that can't be easy on your hands and everything else. And he plays through pain, and he manages to get his mind sharper and sharper, and his songwriting's getting sharper. And I mean that not just in a lyrical sense. His whole take on crafting a song and laying it out has gotten a lot better. His timing's gotten a lot better. He's just gotten better. If you would have asked me, honestly, and I don't mean anything, I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but if you would have asked me 5 years ago when I met Billy, if I thought that he would evolve, I probably would have told you no, you know? I also would probably tell you that I would think he probably would have bailed out of music by now. A lot of folks just have, you know? It's not lucrative. It's not profitable. You lose your ass. It's definitely a labor of love. And like I said, I know Billy just was putting a lot into it. So a lot of times people hit a guy up like Billy and they just take and take and take and take and take. And myself, I'm kind of guilty of that. You know, Billy's played a lot of gigs and not got paid, and he's also fucking been just a promoting machine for us, and he's taking care of us on the road. He's taking care of everybody I've sent to him on the road. And his wife is just such a sweetheart too. So I'm going to definitely make sure that he gets taken care of in this deal. For sure. It's Billy's time to get his, in my opinion. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to get his. And after he gets his, I'm going to go do another one. I'm ready. I'm about ready to go hit the record button myself. So, that's kind of how the order of things is going to go. Me, and then, or Billy, me, and then who knows? We'll see what happens. There actually might be something in between me and Billy too. I know Honeycutt's working on something. The Travelers are working on something. Felix is supposed to be working on something. Minus his cryptic fucking Facebook post today. But anyways, yeah, I'm glad I thought about that. That was a cool way to kind of end this show. But yeah, Billy Hood, your newest Ruckus and the Records artist, coming to you soon. Anyways, that's about all I got for you folks this week. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be sure to stop and appreciate things. Maybe be happy that you live in America for once, even though it's kind of falling apart right now. Could be worse. We could be in worse places. And just remember that. Anyways, remember too, folks, I'm not just a I'm not actually a psychiatrist. I just play one on YouTube. So I'll see you guys next week when we go to Sunnyside to see my homegirl Melissa Gaton and her new man. And we're going to go play some music with Cole Hinkle. Maybe I'll try to get an interview with Cole Hinkle on here too for next week too. So enjoy. You guys have a good one.
Okay.
Alright, so after a long, hard week, stressful week, fighting people on the internet, I've decided to try sushi to relax. This is a little weird. I have my significant other recording. What is this here? This is a California roll, right, babe?
Yeah.
What's this here?
I don't know what the other one you ordered.
Oh, that was a Walla Walla.
Yeah.
So, I've never done sushi. I'll give it a try. I'm not like a huge fish person. Is that wasabi?
Yes.
What's that?
Ginger.
I don't even know how to use this. I'm not going to use chopsticks. What's this stuff here?
I don't know.
Alright, this is California roll. I think I'm probably doing it so wrong. Pretty good. It's actually really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Let's try this one. Claire's probably dying to eat hers.
Mine looks delicious.
Huh?
Mine looks delicious.
Did you get a shot of yours too?
Yeah.
I'm going to try the different approach to the wasabi. I've never tried ginger.
It's pickled ginger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm doing this 100% wrong. That one's kind of like up and down. It's definitely not bad. And the ginger, or the wasabi's good. I love wasabi, and I've never had real wasabi though. Just had it like out of a bottle. That's good. There you go. Little extra for gravel road therapy this week. You gotta watch Dog Bite Harris eat sushi for the first time.